All right, good morning, grade 2 students. Just a reminder, cubes are a three-dimensional object and all six sides are a square. So we did talk about that a little earlier in the week. So that's just a reminder of what cubes are. And they have a good section of what are cubes, what are not cubes. And it's not as good as having the actual objects, but for a computer presentation, this group and this group not being cubes are not bad. So we looked at cubes earlier. We looked at spheres. Spheres are circular, perfectly round, and so these are items that are spheres, and these are items that are not spheres. My pen seems to be a little inaccurate. And then we had cylinders. Cylinders have a circle shape at two ends, and then a smooth round surface that connects the two ends. So it could be a hockey puck, it could be a drum set, and so those are cylinders. So again, cubes, spheres, cylinders, and some more cylinders. So now we get to cones. Cones are very important because you can put this in a cone. All right, so you gotta flip these the correct way to put ice cream in them. But these are all cones, okay? They have one circular face, and then they meet at one point or one vertex. So you would not want to sit on a cone. It would hurt because this pointy end would be very, very uncomfortable. So for a cone, remember, you can put ice cream in it and it's got a pointy end. Okay, so these are not cones. Circle the cones. Okay, so what could I put ice cream in? I could put ice cream in that. No, I'm not going to put ice cream in that. No, that's not a circle there. That needs to be a circle. I'm not going to put ice cream on that sphere. This is a cone. I would flip it so the circle is facing up. This is a cube. So cube, not a cone. Okay, so you go through these images and look for the cones. There's a cone. There's an upside down cone. There's a cone. That's a real skinny cone. This is actually a cone as well. And I may have missed something. Other things that are almost cones, look around the house. Find things that are almost cones. Lampshades, like we have some lampshades that look like this. And they sort of have a circular edge around the bottom. Not the best drawing, but find some objects in your home that are almost cones. Match the shapes. A cylinder. A cylinder, two circular surfaces connected, so you are a cylinder. And there's more than one cylinder. You, my friend, are a cylinder, two circular faces connected. You're not a cylinder. You are a cylinder. Again, it's like a hockey puck, two circles connected. They give us this one. You can be an ice cream cone. Spheres. You are a sphere. This is a cone and a sphere. I'll go all the way around. And you're my sphere. And for the cone, I'm just going to zip right down here and go, you're a cone. Okay, so now this is a review of the shapes. Are they the same kind of shape? Well, this is like hockey puck on its edge. This is hockey puck laying flat. So you put yes. And you go through. All right, this is a cone. This is a cone. Are they the same kind? Yes. This is like a sphere. This is a cone. Are they the same? No. Pyramids. Now, pyramids have a bottom that's either a triangle, a quadrilateral, a pentagon, a hexagon, a heptagon, an octagon, meaning it's got sides. Okay, so this one has 5 sides. So if it's got sides and it's got Mr. Point, so that if you sit on it, you're going to scream because it's going to hurt, then it's a pyramid. Now, remember, you're going to look at this and you're going to go, oh, there's that pointy edge. It's a pyramid. No, because it's got a circular shape at the bottom. So it is, for ice cream, it's a cone. Okay, so it is not a pyramid, and that's the one thing that you're going to get confused with. All right, circle the pyramids. That's a cylinder. You're a pyramid. This is a cone. Again, this is what's going to be tricky. It's got the pointy part, but it's got circular here, so it's not a pyramid. You're a cube. This is a pyramid. Okay. I see a pyramid there. I see a pyramid there. I don't see one pointy part to this. Well, maybe this. So I'm not sure about this one. I'd like to see what the actual object is. So if you're not sure about this one, I'm not sure about this one either. So don't worry about it. This is a pyramid. There's the pointy tip. It's like you're looking from up top. Color the pyramids. Okay. I'm not very good at coloring with this tablet thing. Okay. Prisms. And this is the final thing, grade 2s. Prisms are, there's no pointy end to a prism. Okay, there's 2 faces, like this rectangle face, and then at the back there's another rectangle face, and then they're connected together. Here you have a triangle here, you have a triangle in the back, and it's connected together. Here we have a pentagon on top, pentagon on bottom. It's connected together. This is a triangle on top, triangle on the bottom, connected together. There's no single pointy part. Okay, so if you see a single pointy part, you know it's a cone or a pyramid. Okay, so this is a prism. It's got the triangle on top. It's got a triangle on the bottom, and then it's just connected. This has one single pointy part. It is not a prism. Now this is a prism. It's got a rectangle in the front. It's got a rectangle. You have to use your imagination to see it. Rectangle in the back, and then it's connected. No pointy parts. This one has, I don't know, what is that? 8 sides, an octagon on the top, an octagon at the bottom, and then it's connected. This has a circle on top and a circle on the bottom. It's similar to a prism, but it has its own special name. Because it's a circle, it gets a special name. Doesn't seem fair. Circles get special names. It's a cylinder, all right? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-sided shape on the top, 6-sided shape on the bottom. That is a prism. This is a prism. This, it's really, it's not a prism because it's first it's at this level and then it's at this level, it's not a prism. This is pointy on the top. This is pointy, it's not a prism. This, I think it's supposed to be a tent. Triangle in the front, can't see it, use your imagination. Triangle in the back, and then everything's connected. That's a prism. This stack of, looks like jump math books, that's a prism. It's not a prism. This pencil, you can think of it as being a prism, but I mean, maybe the eraser at the end is a circular tipped eraser. So I'm going to say, if you want to think of it as a prism, okay. If you don't want to, that's okay as well. This is definitely a prism. Find two pictures of objects that are almost prisms. Glue them into your booklet. I would just say find two objects at home that are almost like prisms and just write the names of them into your booklet. So I've got a scanner here. That's like a rectangle on top, rectangle on the bottom, and then connected. And so that's kind of like a prism. And I've got, books that are like prisms as well. Okay. Turning 3D shapes. Okay, grade 2s, you don't have to remember this. Translations, rotations, reflections, slides, mirrors. Eventually, you're going to be moving these shapes around. But for right now, you just have to say, was the shape changed or turned? Well, here you have a cube. Here it becomes a square-based prism. It's sort of this stretched. So it changed. This, it's hard to tell if it's exactly the same shape. It looks like it shrunk a little bit, but I'm going to say that it turned. But if you put changed, I'm okay with that because it's not a very clear picture. This was just turned. Those are two cubes. Oh, yeah, this one's changed. They're not the same thing. This one was turned. They are the same thing. This is changed. And I'll let you do the bonus. Faces, which is the shape of the shaded face. So they shaded this top part, and that's a square, okay? Here they shaded the front part. It's still a square. Here they shaded the circular bottom of a cone, so you put a circle around the circle. Now here's the top circle on a cylinder. It goes there. This is a triangle shape. Even though it doesn't look exactly like that triangle shape, that's the rectangle shape. And which shape? What is the shape of the shaded face? So it's similar to the previous page. That's a rectangle. Here, the rectangle is sort of standing up and down. Here they put the rectangle on the side, but it's still a rectangle. Pentagon, rectangle, triangle. And I know that the triangle is not the same shape, and I apologize. They should have done a better job. Circle the shapes with a face that match the given shape. So will I find a square in this? No. Will I find a square in this? No. Will I find a square in that? No. I find 6 squares in this. Will I find a rectangle here? Will I find a rectangle here? Yes. Here I'll find 4 rectangles. Here I'm going to find a rectangle there, there, there. So this one I actually do find a rectangle. So you're supposed to circle those. Okay, so I'll let you go through those. And they're saying, what kind of shapes do you find in here? If this is circular and this is a round pencil crayon, it's a cylinder, and at the end is kind of a cone shape. Like if I cut it right there, this bottom part is a cone, the rest is a cylinder. This is a cylinder. It's the start of a cone shape, but it doesn't have the pointy end, so I kind of want to put a check mark there, but I'm not going to. Oh, flowers. Okay, this is a sphere, even though it didn't get completed. And then this thing around here is a cylinder. Okay, so if you're not certain, that's okay. So the top part here, this would have been a cone. This part here is a cylinder. All right. Whew. Count the 3D shapes that you see. Well, I see a pyramid, a pyramid. Those are definitely pyramids. So I see 2 pyramids. This is a prism. This is a prism. This is a prism. So I'm going to say 3 prisms. And this are 2 cubes. Okay, I'll let you go through the other ones. And please let me know if there are any questions about this. You will learn about geometric shapes again in grade 3, grade 4, and grade 5. So if you don't remember all the names right away, that's okay, because you're going to revisit these things in your next school years. Okay, if you have any questions, please put them in the comments. Thanks very much. Bye-bye.